All right, here we go. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. We are live from Fly on the Wall Productions, always live, never edited, right here on North Main Street in the lovely Granite City of Barrie, Vermont. And it is a dark, cloudy, gloomy, kind of shitty weather day.
That it is.
Say it again, Raylene, now.
That it is.
Yeah, and I had some something. I don't know if it was styrofoam or what it was that was bouncing off my windshield this morning, but it almost looked like it was like a sleet mixture just a little while ago. So temperature-wise, we're just over the freezing point at about 31 degrees in Barrie. Just drive carefully,
What the hell?
And if you're in a rush this morning and you're zipping around, just, be wary. There could be some patches of black ice depending on where you are. So just go easy this morning. Top of the morning to you, Raylene. My God, the Super Bowl.
Good morning.
The Super Bowl is this weekend.
It is.
Woo!
Coming right up.
This coming Sunday. Wow.
Do you have any money on the game at all or anything?
No, I
That's good because I think it's illegal.
I don't have any money on the game. What? Really?
Betting in Vermont.
Oh, no, I think that's legal.
I'm just being a smart
I know
ass.
you are. I'm just looking forward to making some chili, and my award-winning chili.
Good morning, Glenn. You know what I'm. Yes, you and now you can truly say that. There's your trophy right there.
Should we show? We haven't shown the trophy yet.
You haven't?
No, we have not shown the trophy. It's right here.
Well, what's the holdup?
Right here.
Yes, there is that is for your literal award-winning chili at the chili cook-off.
Woo!
I've never seen anybody so shocked in my life. So that was an event at Wilkins.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, it was their annual chili cook-off. And this weekend at Wilkins,
Yeah.
JD's going to need some of that hot chili because JD will be diving into a dumpster full of ice cold water and snow for Chad, the children's unit in Dartmouth.
Yep.
And it's up on our page. And he needs some sponsors, man. You're lagging in the sponsor category.
Yeah.
We need to get you some money in there.
So Bill Dodge.
This is for a really good cause.
Bill Dodge is doing the dive.
Yes.
John Lyon obviously is going to be doing the dive.
Yes. I wonder if Chief Vale's doing it. I have not looked to see if Barrie City has jumped on it all.
I spoke with Vale about it, and he said that he was going to get in touch with Buzz.
So it's possible. I mean, the man does all kinds of things, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. But
By the way, before I forget, I think those guys are coming on Friday morning. Yes, they are.
who?
John Lyon.
John Lyon. Yeah.
John Lyon.
Yeah.
Bill Dodge.
Yeah.
Those two guys.
And John somebody else.
And there's
as well.
somebody else
I
that's-
forget. I could look at my calendar and tell you his name, but there's two Johns.
They'll be on Friday morning, and I'll be watching.
will.
I'll be watching the forecast for this coming weekend, and hope that
It's in the 40s,
that this coming
high
Saturday,
30s.
not that it's really going to matter much, but that this coming Saturday is not going to be like this past Saturday.
Yeah. They would have postponed. They wouldn't have, or they would have put the dumpster inside.
Freeze my gnats off.
Well, you're going to freeze your nuts off
Either
anyways.
way.
I told you. Those nuts are going to become raisins. That's all there is to it.
Shrivel right up.
Yeah.
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 So here it is, a Monday morning. It is now the 6th of February. Are you upset that Beyonce didn't get Album of the Year?
I didn't even know. I did not watch the Grammys.
Took out Harry Styles?
Didn't even know. I saw a couple of posts this morning in regards to it. I didn't even know it
Or
was
that
on.
Harry Styles, I'm sorry, she didn't win. She didn't win. Took out.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell's going on here? I mean, do we have
I don't know. You tell me, because I didn't even know it was on.
Do we have bigger and better and more important things to get worked up about?
I believe so.
The metaverse is going crazy right now, upset that Beyonce didn't win.
Really?
Oh, people are just
I did not know.
out of control. They're
I don't
so
find
upset.
I'm not that upset about it.
Death threats. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And Harry Styles, what's he doing with that onesie? What was that all about?
I don't know. I didn't see that either. But death threats. I thought I was going to get some yesterday. WCAX on Sundays started asking these like little questions on their Facebook page. And yesterday they asked the question, what song, when it comes on the radio, you immediately turn it down? And I, of course, right, anything Carrie Underwood. She doesn't sing, she screams. And I don't like being screamed at. And oh my gosh.
That was not the thing to say.
Well, no, lots of people actually agreed with me.
Really?
But there are a lot of people that get really pissy about Carrie Underwood. That's what I learned.
She's a fan favorite.
Not of mine.
Yeah.
And we all are entitled to our own opinion.
For me, it's Elvis Presley, Blue Christmas. Can't do it.
Wait a minute.
And Mariah Carey.
I was going to say.
Anything Mariah Carey. I'm sorry. Nicole is asking us right now. She says, if a favor to ask if you could help me plug something at the library happening this week.
Absolutely, of course.
Of course we can.
I usually keep track of the page at the Ultra Library anyways and post most of what you've got going on.
Hang on a second.
But if it's something specific, please just message us.
Drop a link.
Yeah, drop the link right here. Anything.
Tell us right now.
Yeah, we're always happy to do that.
And I've got the World newspaper in front of me, but I'm not seeing anything for this week. I've been watching it from last week. But yeah, absolutely. That's what we love to do.
Yes.
We love to do that. My God, where do we begin? This was a frigid weekend.
It was.
I mean, just, and here it is, 31 degrees, and it feels like it's 70 for us up here.
I know.
Doesn't it feel great?
It does.
Oh, my God. You come out of your house, you're like, oh, finally,
Yeah,
it's
it's
summer.
warm out.
It's warm.
Yeah.
I know. Cold weekend, frigid day to get out to the gun show at the Barry Auditorium, which was a massive success both Saturday and Sunday. I didn't get a chance to get there, but I heard that it was just an amazing crowd, just a ton of people up there both days. The weekend started Friday night. How about Heartless in here? Was that
incredible?
Oh my God.
I was ashamed of myself for being such a wuss and not coming down here in person.
Yeah.
And instead, I stayed curled up in my bed with blankets with a hat on my head with the dogs.
Yeah, but
and listened from home.
But I get that, though. I understand that absolutely. I mean, it was ridiculous Friday night how cold it was. But the nice thing about what we're doing is that people like you were able to stay home, yes, and in the comfort of their own home, and be part of the experience, which was
it was very good. It was incredible.
Thank you, Jasmine and Mike and Scott and Holly. By the way, Holly drove all the way from Middlebury.
Oh wow!
Not over the top of the mountain, but Route 7 up and around to get here, all the way from Middlebury to sing.
It's pretty awesome
for an hour. Right
We're pretty
here.
blessed with how far people drive. We have
Yes.
people come from the Northeast Kingdom, Jacob Green. We have the Lindley Heartbreaks that come from New York.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chris Powers.
Yeah.
Who comes from all over the world.
Yeah. New Hampshire when he's here. But
Eric Gray, the author from San Francisco who came here.
I mean,
and
it's awesome.
He's going to be back real soon, and he's going to be back by telephone at the very least here in the near future. But thanks to those guys, Heartless on Friday night. And if you haven't seen that episode, you got to go back and
Yes.
watch it.
Yes, for sure.
I can't really find the words to describe it. You just have to go and watch.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Campbell, my God.
Yes, we did have a couple of people say, "Damn, I missed it." No, you didn't.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it stays there. You can watch it a million times if you want to.
Right. We have to. We have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. The Travis Mercy skate park fundraiser. We got to talk about the Battle in Barrie. Wellness Wednesday. We've got a lot of stuff going on. But before we go an inch further into our morning, we want to pay some respect and some condolences to Kathy Walbridge and her family. Kathy lost her fight with cancer, which was a very intense and short fight. That was a matter of 7 weeks, something like that.
It was quick. This round.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, that's right. She was a cancer survivor, breast cancer, I think, or lung cancer. I can't remember which.
That family has gone through so much.
Yep.
And
They have.
yeah.
Our hearts go out to the whole family, and they've been through, as you say, Raylene. They've been through hell, and Kathy passed early in the morning on Sunday, I think it was. Right? Yeah.
Love that lady.
Yeah.
Wicked, such a spitfire.
And so many know her and remember her from being a waitress at the Wayside for like 500 years. She was there.
No, she was at Soups first
Or
for
Soups and
500
Greens.
years.
That's what I'm thinking.
And
that's
then when they closed, she went to the Wayside. But yeah. Amazing.
Before I knew Kathy, sometimes it's weird when you're kind of a public figure. That sometimes it seems like more people know you than you know them.
Oh yeah.
So before I knew who Kathy Walbridge was, she knew who I was, and I remember walking into Soups and Greens. And this lady who, I didn't know who she was, would this is how she would greet me. What do you want, JD? Sit down wherever you want. Just sit down. and I was like, my God, what's this lady's deal here? And then she'd come up and she'd be like, hi, honey, how you doing? After she, just ripped me one. So that's how I knew that I liked her right off. That was Kathy. What do you want?
Yeah.
What a great lady. Great family. They're all hurting right now, obviously. So,
and we'll give them a little bit of time to.
Yeah, and if we get, when we get, and if we get information on any kind of services or memorial or calling hours or what have you,
we'll share.
We will share.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Temple says D&D Queen. So I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons with the boys, and I'm the only girl. And
What?
Yes.
Is Tim Bolton one of the boys with this?
Yes, he is. And Michael Booton talked me into this. And so Saturday night was the first night because I have never played before. So, well, I have, but way, way, way back when. We won't talk about how long ago. So, they've been slowly trying to teach me little things at a time.
This is a cult.
And it was kind of fun Saturday night because we were actually playing against each other and plotting. And I wanted to
plotting.
I wanted to grab somebody by the head of their hair and drag them into a cave in the game. You may actually like this game because you can get a lot of frustration. Just it's supposed to be pretend, but let me tell you. I've thought about dragging some people by their hair into a cave more than once.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Seriously?
See, I'm serious. It was fun. It's fun just hanging out with them all.
Where do you guys do this?
We did it at Delicate Decadence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you do it by like Zoom?
No.
So I could be home in my underwear and
No.
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 Okay.
No, you have to be present.
All right.
We were doing it here, but we switched.
Can you get pissed? Can you throw your cup of coffee at someone? Put them in a headlock? Noogie?
No, it's pretend. You can only pretend to do that. Your little man on the board can.
Oh.
On the little map.
Board? What the hell are you talking about?
It's a little map.
Oh, my God.
That Michael Putin cannot draw. And you should have seen his wagon and dead horses picture.
Jesus.
That's pretty hysterical.
Let's talk for a second here about the Travis Mercy Skate Park fundraiser and poker run and dinner. It's all over the World newspaper, which, last night I put on the readers, I put on the sweatpants, sat down, and looked at the World. I think I read two World newspapers. I think I read every single word. It was incredible. I just love that experience. To sit and hold the paper, cup of coffee, readers on.
No, he can't, Chuck.
Followed it up with reading the AARP magazine. I mean, it's a good night. It's a good night. Chuck is saying you can be present and still be in your underwear, bub.
No, he can't.
Tim over at Delicate Decadence is saying, I'll have espresso machine on this week.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I was having a coffee fit about 10:15 because I had drank all mine.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, this Travis Mercy Skate Park fundraiser, Poker Run Dinner, has been going on for, I'm going to say 33 years, I believe. If 33?
I believe that's what I read.
Long time. Linda Mercy, Dave Rouleau, Randy Henry of the Racing Chefs, they're still doing this. And it is always such a popular thing. It's at Barrytown School this weekend, isn't it?
There's so much stuff happening.
No.
I cannot keep
Not
up.
this weekend.
I didn't think it was this
No,
weekend.
it's
I
not
thought
this
it was.
weekend. It's not this weekend.
No, it's not.
It's
but
the,
we can post it when
It's February 18th. It's February 18th. Here, I got it right here. Yeah. Saturday, February 18th. There it is. It's at Barrytown School. Randy Henry and the Racing Chefs going to be doing the pulled pork dinner, which starts getting served up at 12:30. But I think it's $5 for a hand for the poker run by Snow Machine, obviously. If you want to do it on your cross-country skis, that's your business.
snowshoes, whatever.
Snowshoes.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a silent auction. There's going to be a quilt raffle, which there's always been the quilt raffle. BarrytownThunderChickens.com. They're the Snow Machine Club that are behind this. And Rouleau may not realize it, but he'll be on the air with us before the 18th. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'll threaten his ass. He'll be on.
That should be intimidating.
Oh,
Maybe you better let me call.
Deathly afraid of me. Battle in Barry is the same day, February 18th, that night at the Barry Auditorium, that is rapidly approaching. Got the tux all trimmed up, ready to go. Going to be a blast.
Yeah.
It's gonna
They
be
were really able to take 1.5 feet off those legs.
Got the bell on that one. That was good.
I'm shocked.
I
I didn't think that could be done.
Yeah, look at 24-inch inseam. It's not that bad, Raylene.
You took them in, and so JD took his pants to the seamstress, and he says, "Could you make these into shorts, please?" And then he knows that they'll fit perfectly.
Well,
You could have actually worn shorts, made like shorts out of the pants, made them come just above the knee.
not a bad idea.
Wouldn't that have been cute with your little tux thing?
It's not a bad idea.
You know?
Where I'm having some conflict is what to wear for socks. If I wear socks, first of all, that's the question. Do I wear socks? If I do wear socks, what are they? Are they going to be like a hot, like a bright green, like a chartreuse? What would it be? What would it be?
I'm not sure.
So, anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. And if you don't have your tickets yet, by God, what the hell are you waiting for? Get on DonnybrookFightPromotions.com. The Battle in Barrie 9 is going to be here soon, February 18th. It's going to be huge.
Right. And you may already have tickets because this is the fight that is taking place of the fight that was supposed to happen last month.
That's right.
So if you already had tickets and they are for last month's show, they say last month's information, those are being honored, obviously.
Yes.
But just in case you wonder, they are being honored and are considered for this show.
Yes. Your turn. You go ahead.
Oh, gosh. So this weekend coming up is so much stuff. We have the dumpster dive,
yes,
as I said.
That's on a Saturday?
On the 11th.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And
freeze my nuts.
You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. And and then on the 18th, if you want to join the How Many Wings Can You Eat contest at the VFW.
What day is that?
The contest is the 25th, but you have to be registered by the 18th. So get up there, get registered. One, this is for an amazing cause. Anything that we can do to contribute to our veterans is an amazing cause.
Yep.
So enter, come up, enjoy some wings, join the party.
At the American Legion.
At the American, no. That is at the VFW.
That's at
Post
the VFW.
790
All right.
on Route 302.
Okay.
Yes. Then the following day, the 26th, is the Brittany Burt Memorial Bingo game on Sunday. So, ladies, get out your daubers and all of that good stuff. We'll have the cards and things that you will need, but please bring your daubers, bring some bucks, and come out to the Brittany Burt Memorial Bingo game on the 26th of the VFW Post 790 on Route 302. JD's calling the numbers. We had a blast last year. It was so much fun.
I wonder if Chuck Martin will be there for any of this. He's watching right now. My God, the one time that Chuck Martin is actually watching Aired Out live. This is it.
What do you mean? I see him on there all the time.
The 6th of February, Chuck Martin watched Aired Out live.
You don't pay attention. He watches. But you do know that there's no school this morning for the elementary kids up at Barrie Town because they had a little pipe burst problem yesterday or Saturday, and it caused the lower portion of the building to flood in areas, and they got a big mess up there at Barrie Town that they're trying to clean
Didn't know
up.
that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
It's on the page.
It is on the page?
It is.
Jesus.
So
this is a National Sickie Day today. Did you know that? A good day to call in sick. National Sickie Day. Also National Frozen Yogurt Day. Why would you want to do that when it's this cold outside? I'm not sure. And National Chopsticks Day today.
Did you see that McDonald's has a favorite of yours coming?
I did see that. I saw it. You posted it.
I did.
The
Shamrock Shake.
The Shamrock Shake.
Ugh.
Lisa Wright and I are going to be putting a few down. A little cream to mint in there. Whoa.
Well, then maybe I would think about it then.
With cream to mint?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then I would think about it. I like cream to mint and hot chocolate.
And somebody posted, somebody put a comment on there. Nope, not going to have one. Too many artificial ingredients.
I think they were being a smart ass.
Who gives a shit?
I think they were being a smart ass. Are your nails still painted?
No.
All right. I thought I saw that
No.
they were. I was going to say, for the love of all things, what the hell?
No, I took the nail polish off. It was hot pink. I mean, it's just,
Sorry, I got a little bit distracted.
who cares what kind of artificial ingredients are in the Shamrock
I
Shake?
think they were just picking on you.
I don't give a shit what you put in there. I don't care what color it is. If it tastes like mint, putting it down. Give
JD
me
would
2.
drink it if it was rotten. I'm just saying.
Give me 3.
What's the inside of that cup look like?
Chuck is saying Crown Royal, buddy. Crown Royal. Not in the Shamrock Shake, though.
No.
Crown Royal, yes. Not in the Shamrock Shake. No.
No.
I'm going to say no to that.
Just straight up on ice.
So Chuck's probably going to wimp out on the VFW wing event on the 25th because he gets sensitive. You know, his eyes get water in it. He gets sensitive when there's anything that's a little spicy.
Mm-hmm.
The 26th, the day after, is going to be the bingo thing, as you said, for Brittany Burt Memorial Scholarship.
Yes.
American Legion tomorrow night. Cut me off if you got anything.
Tuesday meal.
Tuesday night is the Tuesday night meal at the American Legion is beef stroganoff tomorrow night. Mm-hmm. I love beef stroganoff.
I know you do.
I love anything that's food.
$12.
$12 starts at 5:30. Listen, don't be an asshat.
So dine in.
You have to call ahead
or take out.
Yes, but
they
have to
still
call
want you
ahead.
to call ahead so they know how much. And do you know what happens right after dinner?
Bingo!
Bingo! I heard that last week was pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
My hairdresser said that it got really intense there.
Can I wear my SpongeBob
Tuesday.
SquarePants pajamas? Can I show up in those?
Probably most of the people there are in them.
6 p.m.
Why not?
bingo right after the beef stroganoff. You get the salad, the roll, dessert. It's all $12. Starts at 5:30. American Legion tomorrow night. But again, you have to call ahead. I'm going to give you the phone number. Write this. Pull over. If you're driving right now, pull the hell over and write this number down.
And this is on the page, and we will repost it as well.
I don't care. Pull over anyways.
Yes.
479-9058. 479-9058. Call ahead. Don't be an asshat like me and call at 5:30 and say, do you have any extra food tonight? I may have or may not have done that.
Oh, I know you have.
What else do you have? Do you have anything going on?
There's lots going on, but right now I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden because I told you the ones that I knew exactly off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's lots going on. Of course, we had the balloon this weekend.
The balloon.
Hello. That you were talking minute by minute with Chris Autry.
Yes.
Who was watching this thing fly overhead.
Well, he was in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and it went just to the south of him over Myrtle Beach.
I heard our boys fly over Barry or our place or in the vicinity. Who knows where they were, but I heard them fly over at like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So they were obviously headed there, and I did see some with the F-35s, and I did see some pictures of them kind of like...
Yeah. And it was actually some local F-22s
that took it down.
It down.
Yep.
But you were blowing up my phone, and it is, are you watching this? Oh my God, are you watching this? And then
I know.
It was amazing.
It was. It was, but it was very scary because, and I know a lot of people wanted him to blow it out of the air way before they did. And I understand the angst of wanting to do that, but I also truly understand the angst of not knowing what was in there. Was it a chemical bomb that as soon as it blew up, it was going to kill thousands of people below?
Right.
I mean, was it a bomb of some sort? Nobody knew. And so to make the decision to blow that out of the air must have been a tough one. Even if they blew it up over the ocean, if it was chemical, who knows how far that traveled.
I wanted that thing taken out days ago. Mm-hmm. And when we started tracking it, when it came over out of Canada, mm-hmm. I was like, look, we got to let's find a remote area and take this thing down before it hovers over where we have
population.
Well, not only that, but over our sensitive areas where we've got some nuclear stuff that we're doing.
Right. And JD has some very sensitive areas. Just letting you all know right now. So, Warrior Soars had an appreciation night last night. We love our boys, Shannon Blake and the boys over at Warrior Soars, and all that they do for everyone. And I put up some really nice pictures, and then I want people to stay tuned and keep your eyes on the page this week for a really awesome feel-good story about a local family and their history of skating and playing hockey at the Odd.
Yes.
Some true buried treasures.
Yep.
Not only the men,
Drop names,
but the auditorium itself, the Bedeau family.
Yeah.
And so Gianni, who we've had on the show before, who we love, that guy.
Right.
He's been here. He, his son, and his father Victor. He posted a picture of them yesterday about them skating together up at the Odd.
Yeah.
And actually, Rebecca Smeedy is the one that said, "Hey, did you see Gianni's post?" And I hadn't, so I looked and I thought, and I've known Victor for years. I mean, my parents bought every single car they ever owned from Victor Bedeau. You know, all their brand new cars from him for ever and ever and ever and ever. He's just a great guy. And then Ljubljana, and I mean, come on. I mean, so I reached out to Gianni and I said, "Hey, how about you do this with us?" And he was like, "Hell yeah!" He was excited. So they're going to be playing hockey.
He's been on before.
Yes, and they're all going to be playing hockey Friday night. So I will be at the auditorium.
Awesome.
I'm going to try to get there a little bit early so I can talk to them before they play. But his brothers come and play too. His dad, 82 years old.
Seriously?
His dad, Victor's 82. He's going to be out there playing hockey with them Friday night.
You going to go up and shoot that and put it on live?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't wait, and I'm really looking forward to talking to them because it's a big deal. That's 3 generations that have been skating up here at the auditorium and local for a lot of years now, and it's what it's about.
It is.
Yeah,
it's precisely what it's about,
and
I love that.
It really is, and so. Do you want to move into, before we go, because this is going to take a hot minute, do you want to move into what it's about and why you and I 100% support, admire, and respect Jason Fleury?
Yes.
And why we think the fact that his position at the Berry City School as a resource officer is on the chopping block is the biggest mistake and crock of shit we have ever heard. What are they thinking? Of all of the things to cut, we need him now more than ever. More than ever.
We don't need Jason Fleury. We need 6 Jason Fleury's.
We do, for real, we really do. Every school should have a Jason Fleury. We are extremely blessed.
One, frankly, is way not enough. The guy is so busy and does don't even get me started.
And the kids depend on him.
He does so much up there.
Yes, and the kids depend on him.
We need at least 2 more, if not 3 more.
I know. Look what he just did. He and his daughter, and with the help of Jen Carbonneau, but he and his daughter with the Christmas for Kids, and the fact that he even knows he has put himself enough into the position to know which children may need his help.
Yeah.
And he has made enough connection with them so that they are willing to I communicate with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want to speak for others, but I don't think that this is about, or it's going to be about, whether Jason is a superhuman being, because frankly we could talk all day about that. I think this is about the school board making a possibly very bad, frankly irresponsible.
It's budget. It comes down to money. All of it is money, and it's all about the budget. And I'm glad people are willing to pay.
I'm glad I'm not the one that's trying to figure out what to cut. Okay, so
yeah, me too.
What a job! I understand they've got a big job, but holy shit, man, really?
Yeah, it wasn't the school board either. It was the finance committee, which is the finance committee gave the budget to the school board. The school board is asking for more than that, and I believe that the school board wouldn't. If the school board's budget wouldn't even cause concern for Jason's position, but I don't know, and I it's actually the superintendent that's making that choice too. At the moment, that is making that choice too.
Chris?
Yes.
Oh, we'll put. Listen.
Let's hold him to the fire.
Listen, Chris Hennessy has been on the podcast before.
In a school that's constantly talking about bullying and the problems that they have and that they are facing with their children and behavior, and he of all people should want Jason there to support his staff. I have had Chris on more than once on Aired Out. Mm-hmm. I respect Chris. I think that he has a job that I can't imagine doing. I can't imagine having an ounce of the amount of responsibility that he has to manage 5 schools like this. There's always going to be areas that are needed for improvement, and some more than others. And I certainly would never want this to get to become a personal thing, which it can very easily get personal on these microphones. Mm-hmm. But I will ask Chris. I will send him an email. I will ask him to come on the air, or I will ask him, if he can't come on the air, to email me back a statement that I will read word for word on the air, and we'll go from there. But he knows that he's welcome here. He's already been on at least twice. Mm-hmm. And I respect him. Are you ready to hold him to the fire?
I am
if this
definitely.
Is his choice to remove Jason?
I'm definitely ready to hold him to the fire. Absolutely. Yeah. Of course I am.
Because we believe strongly that Jason needs to remain.
Listen.
This shouldn't even be a question.
The problem with this world, I think, is that we think that just because the way things are going, just because we disagree with someone, doesn't mean that we have to be an enemy to them. It doesn't mean that we have to get so personal that we have this big fight.
Right. But we will fight to try to save Jason's position.
I would love to hear,
yes,
respectfully, I would love to hear the reasoning behind such a decision, which I don't know what all of the details are of the reasoning behind this. I'm not on the school board. I'm not a superintendent. I'm not on the inside of that circle. Okay, so I don't know all of the intricacies of what's going on and what's not going on. I will give anyone the benefit of the doubt and the opportunity to explain themselves, but there better to remove Jason. There better be some really, really good reasoning behind that. And even then, I would be stunned to have an understanding that some of that reasoning or any of that reasoning is even beginning to be valid. That's just my take.
Mm-hmm. Mine too. He needs to stay for many reasons.
Yeah. And, I'll tell you, the name of the podcast is Aired Out. I'm not going to shut up about this. But I'm also not going to be an incredible pain in the ass to anybody either. I just would love to hear whose idea it was to cut that position and why. W-H-Y. The why, and I told you this, Raylene, when I met you. I told you that the word why will always be the number one thing that is connected to Aired Out.
Exactly.
Why do you do what you do? Why do you love what you do? Why did you not do this? Why are you going to do this? Why this? Why that? I want to know why. I mean, I see Michael posting here. Jason is not going anywhere. I heard that the budget line for Jason's position is $85K, and Chris removed $40K from that line item. Jason's position is shared between the city and the school. He does not make $140K.
No.
Well, we're starting to get some, transparency here. And frankly, this podcast
we would love to be able to call Michael.
We'll be transparent.
Have him explain a little if he's willing even.
Is he on the air tonight? Barry B?
Yes, we are. And we will actually touch on the school stuff a little bit because...
You better. Or I'll freaking come down here.
No,
and
we
put
are.
my key in the door and I'll walk
right
right
in
in here.
But I'm not going to tell you why, or you're just going to have to watch because I'm not going to spill the beans now about something that I can't talk about by myself.
Okay.
But tune in to the Barry Beat podcast tonight at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
First, we'll be sitting with Gina Galfetti, the state rep, and she's going to give us a legislative update. And then Michael and I will be talking about the council meeting tomorrow night. We'll pick that apart, and then some very intense moments in regards to the school budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then everyone should tune in probably to the city council meeting on Tuesday.
All right. And thanks to our YouTubers that are watching right now. I got a whole bunch of them. But let's tell our YouTube family that's watching, where do they go to watch the Barry Beat podcast on Monday nights at 8 o'clock?
So they can also watch it on YouTube. Our YouTubers can just search Barry Beat podcast.
Yep.
And it's just that BARRE space BEAT podcast, Barry Beat podcast, and subscribe just like you do to us, and you can watch it right there. It starts at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And then it's also on Facebook, of course.
Yeah.
And then I think Michael does Twitch as well. I think he streams to something called Twitch.
I've noticed he's got a little Twitch. I don't know what that's
I don't know
all
what
about.
that. I don't even know what Twitch is. I thought he was the dancer from Ellen that just passed away. That's what I thought Twitch was.
Oh,
so,
God.
I'm too old for this shit.
Hey, Sandy Bruce is going to be with us on the 16th from Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice. And on Friday morning, the 17th, Dr. Rick Barnett is going to be...
I can't wait for that. Woo. I'm so excited. We haven't seen Rick in a long time, and I'm so very excited to have him come.
I was chatting
Looking
with
forward to it.
Rick Barnett, who's part of the Vermont Psychedelics Association, I think. And I was chatting with him last night and telling him that politicians in Arizona are now debating a bill that is going to provide $30 million in grants to test the effects of magic mushrooms. And if this bill passes, they're going to create clinical trials and go knee-deep into this stuff.
And he continues to be in the fight of his life to get it through legislation
Here in Vermont.
Legislation that a psychologist, which is what he is. There's a difference between a psychologist and a psychiatrist.
I think he's both.
Yes, but a psychologist can prescribe.
Right.
Now, I'm sorry, but I rather have a psychologist prescribing medications that are for mental health purposes, because that's their study, that's their field of expertise.
Right.
It's not the general practitioner's expertise.
That's right.
Just like it's not for them to prescribe a chemotherapy regimen. They're not oncologists or endocrinologists, and they are our reasons that there are different fields. And please, like I don't understand what the holdup is.
I'm going to ask Rick if he would prescribe something for me if they get rid of Jason Fleury's position, because I'm going to need something. Did I just say that?
You did.
God,
but hey, I'm on the same.
Can we edit
I'm
that
on
out?
the same with you. No, we don't edit shit around
that
here.
right out.
So you have to be careful what you say. We should be having Tom in here on Wednesday, we hope. I've heard that he is back in the saddle again. He was a little under the weather for a little bit of time, but he's doing great. And so we hope to see him
I'm trying to call him,
on Wednesday.
I'm trying to call Mark Tatro right now. I don't know if he'll answer.
Oh, goodness. What does Mark have going on? He's
always
always got all kinds of stuff going on.
Hey, Mark, you there?
Yes.
Hey, buddy. It's JD. We got you live on Aired Out.
How you doing?
Good, buddy. Tell me about the Barrie Lions Club Food from the Heart coming up on Saturday.
Sure. So we're having it up at my place on 272 Morrison Road in Barrie, and across from the big O'Reilly warehouse. We're looking for people that bring donations of food, clean out their pantry or whatever if they want to, or donations of money as well. And we'll divide it up between 4 food shelves in the Barrie area, like we did last time.
So this is non-perishable food, but also monetary donations, and also maybe paper products, diapers, formula, that kind of stuff too, right?
True, yeah. Anything that I think people could use that are a little behind on things, can't get what they need for whatever reason, help out in the community. So we did this 2 years ago on a whim because I heard the food shelves were empty, and the pandemic, and we did 3 truckloads of food and over 3,000.
You're breaking up a little bit there, pal. You said 3,000 what now? I think we lost him. Barrie Lions Club putting this on. Again, it's this coming Saturday, February 11th. Food from the Heart. I think we lost him. But it's at Tatro's Appliance, right across from O'Reilly's warehouse.
On the Morrison Road.
Yeah. And it's going to be from 10 till 2. I've seen it in the world.
And it's been on the page as well, and we'll share it up again today.
Anything non-perishable, monetary donation, do it in, make a donation in memory of someone if you can, but it all stays locally. And I think this is amazing that the Lions Club right here in the Granite City is doing this with Tatro's Appliance. Mark Tatro is... Is there someone?
He's always right in the thick of things, trying to help anybody that he can.
Is there anyone? Is there someone that doesn't like Mark Tetreault?
Not to my knowledge.
Hang on, let me look. Nope.
No, I don't think so. And then I believe
He's such a great guy.
Our good friend Lisa Crowningshield is also a part of the Lions Club. So I'll bet you she'll be helping too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Saturday, 10 to 2.
Yes.
So
we'll make sure that is right out there. I want to look really quick to see if Aldrich Library has posted something.
Nicole was supposed to post something.
I would like to know now what they might have going on over there, because we always share anything and everything that we can.
Right. What's going on around Barrie?
I know they have story time this week, today and tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. in the Milne Room.
There's gonna
children and their caregivers are invited to join us for story songs and crafts.
Yeah. The CV Fun film series just did their presentation at the Savoy Theater on Sunday, which was yesterday from 1 to 4. They're doing amazing things. The Central Vermont Families and Friends United. Matt is going to be on the air with us. And then Saturday, this coming Saturday, they're doing their Valentine dance at the Bethany Church in Montpelier from 6 until 9. Looking ahead on the 16th, they've got game night over at Delicate Decadence. That's from 6 till 8. They got a lot of stuff going on. We're going to be helping them and promoting them as much as we possibly can.
Of course we are.
Wellness Wednesday is coming up day after tomorrow, right behind us on Summer Street. Starts at 4 p.m. Washington County Mental Health does this right there in the Imagination Station building at 23 Summer Street. Acupuncture, sound healing, massage, Reiki. God, the list goes on. But it's all free. And it's all
sound
open,
therapy, all kinds of stuff.
Open to the public.
Yeah, the massage, you do need to call and reserve your spot.
Yeah.
Everything else is just walk in, but the massage, you do need to call and reserve your spot. And yeah. And did you just the tickets are on sale now for Central Vermont premiere of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Where's that?
That is going to be on Thursday, February 16th at the Capitol Showplace in Montpelier and the Paramount Twin Cinema in Barrie. To buy your tickets online now, follow the link, which is fgbtheaters.com.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's coming right up at both theaters.
All right.
And we have gotten that link. Then we need to welcome some new sponsors, because we have gotten a few over the last few weeks. But our newest presenting sponsors are Yipes.
Yes!
Bevins, Barrie, right here in Barrie. Val and the team and the girls, they're always down there working hard, doing some sort of community event.
Everything.
And right now, they are involved in an initiative for children's cancer, and it's all through the Williamstown High School basketball games. They are selling shirts for $10 a piece, and all proceeds go to this fundraiser for cancer.
Okay.
And then we have Associated General Contractors of Vermont. We just had them here with us the other day. They have a huge career fair coming up. They are a presenting sponsor as well. And we are thankful to have them, glad to have them, and are looking forward to hearing more about this fair. And
in April.
Even though the fair is not until April, you have to check the links, because there are workshops, resume building, all kinds of things that help you prepare for that day because people will literally be there interviewing and hiring on the spot. It's possible that you will go there and walk out that day with a position.
They're expecting a couple thousand people.
Yes, and last year they had, I believe she said 150 vendors, people that were there. And so employers, if you are an employer and you want your business there and represented, you need to get on that now because the space fills up quick. They sell those tables quick.
Associated General Contractors of Vermont.com.
And then that's on our page, the link to the career fair is on also our page, and the career fair link gives you all of the little links to and the calendar of what you can sign up and what's available leading up to.
You're on that, just big time.
But we're excited about that.
Optical
Expressions, Berlin, yes.
Oh. Have you ever you walk in there and you see Mark Liepert?
Mm-hmm.
The guy always has a smile on his face. He always looks so happy, and he's ready to help you out. And it doesn't matter what's going on. You could go in there, like I did a couple of weeks ago, and I said, Mark, I haven't had an eye exam in quite a while, and he was like, okay, well, how long has it been? And, we're talking
30 years.
Yeah. and then I was talking about, all of the things that I can't see anymore. I open up the fridge. I try to take out the mayonnaise, and I take out the whipped cream instead. I mean, I've had some accidents. Okay? Because my eyesight is
it's
kind of like yours.
Not the greatest.
It's getting worse.
Oh, honey, I hope yours doesn't end up like mine. Believe me.
Well, he basically said, "Calm down. We're gonna do an eye exam. I know it's been 7 years or whatever." And after the eye exam, I was kind of like watching them to see what their reaction would be, to see if they were going to be like, "Whoa, this guy's on the brink of blindness." But no.
They didn't say that?
They didn't say that. They said, look, they said worse. They said, you need bifocals. And I was like, yeah.
Don't say that.
I was like, that's it. I'm out of here. But they basically explained to me that bifocals are now they're not called bifocals anymore. They're called progressive lenses.
That are extremely hard to walk in. I'm just here to tell you.
Okay. And they said, you can go down the progressive lens road, or you can get 2 separate glasses. And I ended up getting 2 separate glasses.
That's smart.
It is
smart.
Yeah. So I have my driving glasses, especially if I'm driving at night, or if I'm, at FGB theaters watching a movie, or sitting at home on the couch. I have those glasses. And then I have my reader glasses, which are kind of like an intermediate, like 3-4 feet out, which I should be wearing right now, but I'm not. But the bottom line is they took very good care
because
of me.
You don't listen to doctor's orders. Typical. Also, Preston's Kia is under renovation.
I saw that.
So they are there. They are working. They're ready to provide you with all of the great things that they always have. They're just doing it from trailers for right now. So they had to close down a little bit on Saturday, but they were all moved. They're all set up. They're ready to roll. And check them out. And we have the new Billtown Roadhouse as well.
Look at all of it. I was just going to say, look at all of the things that are going on at the Billtown Roadhouse. Holy crap.
Yes.
They had a
Wednesday through Sunday.
They had a Scentsy bingo.
They did on Sundays. That's what they do on Sundays. Well, and I think they have pizza night. They changed their pizza and movie night to Sundays, but I don't know if that's an all the time thing or if they just did it last week because of the weather.
Well, we're going to keep an eye on their Facebook
so
page.
we're going to have to keep up on that.
Listen, I know that you ladies, when you say
Bingo
bingo
and Scentsy
and Scentsy,
or bingo and meat, huh? It's over.
you say bingo and Scentsy in the same sentence to a lady. They go, I want to win. Get out of my way. Gonna get my topper. It's a lot of fun.
Are the doors locked?
The doors are locked.
All right, that's good because you never that there might be some ladies out there
Oh
that
my God.
take offense to that.
What else are we?
I mean, I'm the one that gave people shit for pajamas, SpongeBob's, and I was only saying it because I mean that the pajamas are the new denim. For God's sakes,
I
wasn't being an asshole. I was being serious.
No, I've noticed. I want to see if I can reach Shep here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get her. I know it's like 10:06 right now, 31 degrees in Barrie, a little bit of something falling from the sky. I don't know if it's rain, sleet. It's definitely not snow.
No, it
but
looks like rain.
I'm trying to reach Lori Shepard. See if we can get her on. It looks like she's not going to answer. But the coach of the Spalding girls, and man, are they having
Please leave your message.
They're having a wild season.
Yes,
They really are. They're just doing so well.
we'll have to get Tanya's number so we can call her some morning too.
Somebody told me this weekend.
We have to have
Who was it?
Tanya McCauley. Well, I've been telling you that for days and
It was
weeks.
somebody else that was telling me I got to have.
Well, then
Tanya.
God forbid you better do it if somebody else
Someone
told you.
me. Who was it? Someone told me this weekend. How come you haven't had Tanya McCauley on yet? I'm like, would you just relax? Give me a minute here.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to get Shep on this morning.
Yes.
Just calm down.
And we will. And Shep would love to be on with Tanya. So we talked about that a couple of weeks ago when she was in here, that maybe we could get both of them in here at the same time.
Yeah.
Now talk about a duo that
And
know
Carl
their
Parton.
shit.
And Carl Parton, too.
Yes. I mean, we should do it. We really need to book that up. I mean, we were hoping to do it when the Wienermobile came, but I haven't heard a word back from them. Have you?
No, and I'm pissed.
Me too. They were very good about communicating, and all of a sudden, nothing.
We bring up the Wienermobile, and they've cut off all communication with us.
No, they were communicating back and forth about when they were coming and what they were doing and schedules, and now nothing.
I want that goddamn Wienermobile parked out in front of the studio this
I think
summer.
they heard you.
Swear to God.
I think it's your fault. They heard you talking about your friggin' see-through thong, and they said there's no way we're parking any wiener out here in front of JD Green's studio.
I'm going to call Oscar myself, and I'm going to say, get that goddamn thing parked in front of... Barry needs it. It has to be here. Get it out here.
Yeah. And the peanut, I tried to reach the peanut. They didn't respond at all.
The Peanut Mobile?
Yes. The Planters
Yeah.
Peanut Mobile. Did you see it?
So
it looks just like a little army
You
tanker.
just said peanut and see-through thong all in the same... That's just bad. That's just bad podcasting.
Well,
right
listen,
there. Why
you're
are you
the
saying,
one...
Why are you saying this?
You're the one that is constantly talking about that crap.
Totally inappropriate. I mean, God. Can we
yes.
edit that out? I mean, this is
No, we
wrong.
don't edit things out here. I'm tired of telling you.
Tomorrow, Paul Brody is going to be sitting with us, and we are going to be talking about the law of attraction. Valentine's Day. We're also going to be talking about some ideas, gifts for ladies, gifts for guys that are kind of romantic. If you're having a hard time coming up with some gift ideas for Valentine's Day, we're going to have some ideas for you on that. We're also going to be hitting locally what's happening tomorrow. We're going to give you another hard core set of public service announcements, what's happening in our community. Paul is amazing. I love to have him on. And one of the things that I'm going to ask him, and I don't know if he's watching or listening right now, but I want to ask him about how he feels about this. In the coming year, apparently lab-grown meat is going to be a big thing in the world, and it's going to be huge. And apparently, you're going to be going to Price Chopper, Shaw's, Hannaford's, and you're going to have your meat section. And then right next to it, you're going to have your lab-grown meat.
Pretty much everything you eat these days is lab-grown anyways, as far as I'm concerned. Unless you grow it yourself, it's injected with so much shit.
Well,
that's why we're all sick.
Artificial meat. Would you eat this? There's companies out there that are working hard to create this. We're going to talk about it.
There's companies out there working hard to create cancer.
This is true.
So that the
I agree.
pharmaceuticals can make more money.
I agree.
Yeah.
Have a fantastic day, everyone. The rest of your day. And do share. If you have fun, if you enjoy the podcast, share it away. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Right here.
Sounds good.
Aired out.